wanted to make it in life, but something went wrong. I needed a hand to help me get back up on my feet.
Hi. It's not every day that a 25-year-old starts a college. Well, our guest has done the unexpected. He registered first grade academy at the beginning of this year, and the college now has more than 30 students and is growing fast day by day. And it all started here, on this veranda, right on this desk, with 3 or so students. They say he has a gift to make the most uninterested student and the dullest student develop an interest in their education and pass examinations. How is that possible? Well, Blessing, it's a pleasure to have you on Breaking New Ground. Welcome.
Thank you, Patricia.
You have done what a lot of 25-year-olds just really dream. I think you must be the first 25-year-old to open up or to register an academy in Zimbabwe. What made you do that?
Thank you, Patricia. I'd like to say maybe it's because of commitment, determination, and sacrifice. Well, I've been engaged as a relief teacher for several years, and when I couldn't get a school to teach, I had students following me at home.
Right.
And the number began to increase, and I became encouraged and motivated as students were coming to my place for lessons. Yes.
But is this something that was always there? Did you, if you look back in your life when you were in school, or even much younger, did you have a passion to teach? Is it something that ever clicked in your mind that you would do that?
I never thought I'd end up teaching. So I'd like to say maybe it was a discovery that I discovered later on as I grew up. Because with the students, because teaching is very important. Students come to you and you have to break the difference between the reason why you're teaching and the purpose. So I think I did deal much with the purpose, whereby I knew that I had to produce results. And it is from the results that the students became attracted to me, because they knew that if they came to Miss Marunga, then obviously they would get something, they would gain something. So I think it was my purpose, the purpose of teaching, and not the reason.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you just joined us, we're speaking to Blessing Marunga. He's 25 years old, and I believe he's the first Zimbabwean to register an academy. He has now registered more than 30 students at his college, and these are from Form 1 to Form 6. He's the principal of the college. So, results. How do you, well, I guess the incredible thing with your school, the reason why it's growing so fast is because of your reputation. Everybody said that when we spoke to the students and some of the parents. How do you make someone who's dull, you know, get an interest in the education and then pass? How do you?
I think it's the idea of changing roles. Let the student become the teacher, and let the teacher become the student.
Wow, stop there.
Okay.
Just you have explained further. What do you mean? Give me a practical situation.
Okay. Yeah. You give someone, a student, a mathematical concept that they don't understand. You let them explain it to you. Then you see where they're going wrong, and then you correct that error. Yes. So when you do that, the student is teaching you, but of course the student is teaching you wrongly, but you're understanding where he's getting it all wrong, and then you chip in and correct the mistake.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So you give them an opportunity to express to you and explain what they understand.
Yes, yes, precisely.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's quite interesting, because most of the times perhaps there's a tendency to just pour it down to the students. Is that what happens? What happens in other situations? In a normal teaching situation?
In normal teaching, we've got the teacher presenting the lesson, and then the marking, and then the students, they don't get involved much with the teaching.
Right.
But we want the students to teach us, and then we identify their mistakes as they present whatever they think they'll have understood, and then are able to identify the weaknesses. So we change roles, and then when you change roles, then they become interested with the subject, because now it's exciting, because now they can see where they're going wrong, and when they get it right, they become more excited. And then that increases the interest in the subject, because now they say, I couldn't do it, but now I'm able. And of course, we appreciate the effort. When when the student gets everything correct, we applaud them. We make sure that they've done it. If they're not getting it wrong, we push them hard. We motivate them. You can do it. You can get it right. Keep on trying. And then at the end of the day, when they get it right, they are happy and they want to learn more. Yes.
Okay, well, when we came to the school, you spoke to us about a couple of other things that you're doing at your college that are different from the normal schooling situation. Like, for instance, you offering lunch, having a catering service, and then, you know, giving lunch to all the students. Can you tell us a bit about that, and also about your schooling hours? Because you said they were a bit longer.
Okay, yes. We start school at 8 o'clock in the morning and finish at 3 p.m. In the afternoon. Now, because our hours are very, very long, of course, the students, they go for break at 10, and then they go for lunch at 1. But the students suggested that they wanted lunch, and they wanted to make their own contributions so that we all understand the politics of the stomach, of course. We cannot be, we cannot be running in school for long hours without food. Where there are people, we must have food. So the students suggested that we should have lunch, and we simply responded. And it's their money, and they run their own restaurants. They've got a committee of represented by the students themselves. So we simply, just a response. Yes.
Okay. And then you're offering practical subjects as well at your school. Are you having any sporting activities? Do you want to tell us, you know, about that?
Okay. Yes. Right now, we are offering indoor sports. That is indoor basketball, indoor hockey. We also have chess, we have clubs and everything. And then for the practical subjects, of course, we are offering academic subjects such as arts, accounts, and sciences. But then, because of our economic environment, we introduced practical subjects to boost the students' skills. Because our premises, or rather our school, we concentrate more on metal and glass designs. And the whole premise or the whole complex communicates a rare talent. And now our designs are unique. You can only understand them if you are at the academy. Yes.
Okay. Right. There's also, you know, I think something we noticed about the teachers. The teachers are all young. They're about 20, what ages are they? Teachers?
Okay, they have, let me say from about 21 to about 25.
Yeah.
All right. Now, they are still energetic.
Right.
And they can go an extra mile. And of course, the relationship between themselves and the students is very, very slight. So the students are more comfortable with them. And now, that age, they're willing to sacrifice. But because they don't have other commitments, no families to look after or anything, they are just teaching. They have nothing else to do in life except teach and produce results. So they are willing to sacrifice, go an extra mile. You don't understand the concept, come in the afternoon and do it. You don't understand the afternoon, come in the evening and do it. Because we are not committed to anything but teaching only. So that is our advantage because we don't have other commitments. Yeah.
Well, when we come back in the next segment, we hear more about the teachers and hear what the teachers themselves had to say about the school.
Whoa, breaking new ground, breaking new ground, breaking new ground. Oh, oh, breaking new ground is what we do. Whoa, breaking new ground, breaking new ground. Oh, oh, breaking new ground is what we do.
Welcome back to the program. Our guest today is Blessing Marunga. He's 25 years old and has a reputation where every student he teaches passes examinations. Okay, teachers. Some of your teachers are from university and are lecturing at the university. How do you manage to get people like that to come on your boat?
Okay, these people are determined to produce results. And I'm very grateful that I have such teachers who are committed because you'll find out that they come to the academy first and then go to the university and then from the university to the academy. And now they are very important to the academy because they also give the academy extra resources for the students. Yeah, we know that books are very expensive. So what happens, we can borrow books from the University of Zimbabwe and we can make a copy or we can make notes and then we make notes for everyone else. So our students, in the end, they don't end up buying books. We just provide them with lectures. It becomes very cheap for them. So that facility of teachers, they use it. And of course, their experience should be mentioned because they are very experienced and they improve the quality of education.
That's right. What we did was we took some time to go to the school and speak to some of the students as well as teachers and a parent. And so here is what they had to say about the academy.
I'm teaching O-level and A-level, both O and A-level students. What I find different about this academy is the development which took place and the rate and the speed we grew, the whole academy grew. That's the main difference. I think reputation, because we started at home, right, in the veranda, and we're teaching lessons every holiday, just holiday lessons. And some of those parents saw the reputation of their children going to school for lessons and coming back home, presenting more work, and they just gave us as students Form 1s. So we grew from there. From the Form 1s, we had 3 Form 1s. We continued growing from there. It's just reputation, the name growing and spreading. Our students get to understand us better, right? Whereby they call each other, right? If a friend comes to us and we help them with lessons or ordinary lessons, they go back at school and call their other friends and say, join me in my lessons, my teachers are okay, this and that, things like that. It's usually our speed and our efficiency. Because every time I always give them revision exercises after almost every topic, things like that. So it's usually the speed and efficiency of our syllabus. The syllabus is the same, but the main difference between us and other schools is that we are slightly ahead from them in this other syllabus, 2 or 3 topics ahead from them. Like we saw that when the other students came for the holiday lessons, our students were more knowledgeable in other topics than others. The others hadn't done them yet.
I'm teaching management of business for A-levels, and I'm teaching accounts for the juniors up to the A-levels. In fact, I just came here as a professional. I just wanted to include the CIS, and that's the main thing, thrust maybe, that I'm much well versed in. So at the present moment, I'm just helping in the accounts for the juniors and the MOB for the seniors.
Why did you choose to come to this academy?
Well, I saw that the opportunity here, and also that the growth myself, maybe, especially on a little college like this. I think we could just actually help each other. Then from there we can develop and come up with a big institution that is going to have an impact in the world or in the country. The main thing that drove me to be here is I just wanted to have an environment that was conducive, and environment that we could actually help this know each and every student's problem, especially when given a small group. It means that you're a lot of like a unity, a family. So I think that's the factor that drove me, and that actually motivated me to be here.
I chose to come to this school because since my teacher, who is the principal at the school, he was teaching me since grade 6, and I've seen that it takes time to tell you exactly what you don't understand.
I came here with the influence of my friends because most of my friends were coming here. But when I came here, I noticed they're very good teachers, and I'm benefiting a lot. They teach you to understand, and they can attend to you personally. If you really don't understand, you can ask the teacher to come and help you. Yeah.
What made me to come to this academy is basically education itself, because where I was before, the lessons weren't well acquired, and so I had to come here because they're offering better resources and all.
I find that my work has improved since I came here, because normally when I get my homeworks, the ones I was given at school, I wouldn't manage to do them on my own, but now I can tackle them on my own. Yeah.
Well, my learning and my schoolwork has improved quite a lot. I think it's more that I can communicate more with the teachers. The teachers are more able to communicate with their students a lot more than other schools.
Classes are very small, and I think that's just ideal for Gary. And when I first took Gary for his first interview, the principal told me that the pass rate within that school was 100%, and he was quite prepared to let me speak with other parents whose children had been there and had sat O levels.
Now, you do extra lessons as well. So some people come really at the college,
yes,
and they take extra lessons.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us about that a bit?
Yes, we have got grade 1 to grade 7. These come 4 extra lessons. And then we've got Form 1 to Form 6. Now we have got our own students and students from other schools. And then also we've got evening facilities for some of our parents whom we teach their children. Yes.
I noticed that you continue teaching even during school holidays?
Yes, we are determined to produce results. So our students, it doesn't make sense for us to say to our students, go on holiday, then we recruit other students from other schools. So we make them come. Now that is their privilege and advantage, whereby they are always learning, they are always occupied. Because these days we find out that as soon as schools close, parents are inquiring where to send their children for lessons. So we keep our children. And then for them to rub their shoulders with other students from other schools, say Kutama, Goromonzi, Monte Cassino, it motivates them. And it is also a challenge to the teachers. Because when you teach your own students, well, you get used to them. But you know that this holiday I have students from Kutama, from Monte Cassino. You know, you're competing with several students. So now the holiday lessons improve the whole quality of education, both for the teachers, because they will have to study. Because we don't know what kind of students will be having, but some of them are really sharp. They are really sharp. And also the students, they get to borrow notes. Right? You're given weathering at Kutama, you're given weathering at Gokomele High, you're given weathering at Plumtree High. They get to share notes. So they improve, that improves the quality of the education.
Okay. Yes. Well, can you give us a final word to parents and to teachers who may not necessarily be at your school? I mean, you've been talking about the issue of commitment and the issue of the student being the teacher. Our
framework puts at the center participation by everyone. That is collective participation and not exclusion. We can only go forward as a learning academy by collective, and I have to underline that one, collective participation, whereby the school is in touch with the parents. Right? Any problems, we consult the parents. Any homework not done, the parents are aware. And so we all have to participate.
And then a word to teachers?
Okay, the student is you. And you're the student. You are the students. So you have to be the student first to understand the student. And without any sacrifice, you don't go anywhere. And like I said earlier on, you must have a purpose for teaching.
Right.
And we must define purpose and reason differently, because reasons can be different from a purpose.
Right.
So once we discover our purpose for educating children, then everything becomes great. Because remember, all parents are struggling to send their children to school.
Right.
And you are the teacher. You're the most important person, and you must create that relationship and have that purpose, that passion to create results. Because after 10 years, you see your students driving expensive cars and everything, and you've produced something. Now, there's nothing that you can produce in life greater than someone who excels later. Then you can say, that is my product. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, those are inspiring words. Blessing, thank you very much.
Whoa, breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Oh, oh. Breaking new ground is what we do. Whoa, breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Oh, oh. Breaking new ground is what we do.
Hi, this is Mrs. Chukuse, Blessing's aunt, and this is where it all started. Well, she's here to tell us how Blessing has been able to break such ground at his age. Mrs. Chukuse, munofungene zviri kuitika mupenyu wa Blessing.
Ini ndinoona ukuru hwaMwari mufunge, nekuti handina kumboziva kuti kubva paakatangira nepaava anganga atoo munhu atokurumbira neeji yake diki kudaro.
Chii chaita kuti nezera raari ange atanga chikoro kana kuti college?
Ini ndinoona kuti kunyangwe iye wake pachake munhu uye anengati ari very determined, haaite give up easily. Akanga atsungirira chinhu chake, ashingirira chinhu chake, anoda kuona chichizobudirira. Uye Mwari ndinotenda kuti vari kumubatsira pazvose zvaari kuita.
Asi mwana akakura achiteerera here? Maizviona here paakauya kuzogara nemi kuti ange achabudirira kuita zvaaita nhasi?
Hatina kutombozviona kuti achasvika paavi, asi pakuteerera munhu akangokura achiteerera.
Ndiri kunzwa kuti chikoro chakatanga ipapapa, mungatudzewo kuti chii chaitika panapa?
Panapa mufunge zvakangotanga sekutamba. Akatanga ari munhu ari kutoitisa ma-extra lessons. Vana vachiuya vakatanga vari vaviri, vakazoguma vava vashanu. Vaiti vakanga vaenda, vamwe vaizongoona vouya, shoko raingofamba. Uye vazhinji, kunyange madofo chaiwo, tainzwa kuti akazopasa nekuda kwedzidziso dzake.
Saka zvichireva kuti ane gift here, because kana vanhu vasingagoni achiita kuti vagone vagopasa, chingave chiri chii?
Ini ndinoona kuti maari munotori negift yekuda kuti mumwe mwana agone. Nekuti anototsungirira chaizvo kuti mwana anenge ari dofo agozowanikwa achibuda nedzidzo yakanaka. Ini ndingangobatsira vana kuti hazvinei kuti ungange uri munhu asingagoni zvese zvese. Unogona kutadza chikoro, asi pane zvimwe zvinhu zvaunogona kuita nemaoko, kana kuti zvaunogona kuita nepfungwa dzako zvisiri zvokuverenga, asi zvaunokwanisawo kuita muupenyu. Chikuru kushingirira nokutsungirira nekuziva kuti kana waita chimwe chinhu unobva waona kuti apa ndipo pakwapo.
Well, now you know what you're capable of achieving if you define your purpose and you set your goals right. I hope you were inspired by this program. Until we meet again, it's bye for now. Should you wish to contact us, please visit our website www.breakingnewground.co.zw or send email to ico@breakingnewground.co.zw. If you have broken new ground, please give us a ring on 708-538 or 794-365.
Now I see the light of where I've gotta be. There's a hope after all. It can be done. Now I see the light of where I've gotta be. There's a hope after all. It can be done. It can be done. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground is what we're doing. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground is what we're doing. When we're doing. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground. Breaking new ground is what we're doing. What we can do. Hey. Yeah, okay.
ICO Productions, shaping ideas, building dreams.